After 11,594 ghoul kills, we have acquired the Ghoul Champion Scroll. That's 7 out of the 10 Champion Scrolls. We're so close, I can taste it. Our next mission will be the elusive Jungle Shrek, Joger. Joger stats are just ever so slightly higher than ghouls. However, their attack speed is way slower. So it's just going to be a bit of a different experience. Probably a little bit more intense since they'll be aggressive, not allowing me to take breaks to bury bones or set up my prayer flicking. Anyway, there we are, one slot away from filling the first row with Champion Scrolls. That will be a glorious day. There are really just 2 places we have available to hunt Jogers. I guess there's also a third, God War's Dungeon, but we can't go there. There are all of these spots west of the shipyard on Karamja, and then there's the Pothole Dungeon. And the closest to any bank is the Pothole Dungeon, because the closest bank is in Ardone. So we'll have to ferry back and forth between the dungeon and Ardone, which is fine, I guess. The prayer altar will also be a bit more of a run, which is a bummer, but we'll get to that. And here we are. As we know, since this video is so incredibly soon compared to the 300 days between my previous 2 videos, the first Joger is definitely the one that drops the scroll. Say hello to Big Champ.
Oh no!
Just kidding, of course. But one of the final 2 monsters will definitely drop the scroll on the first kill. For sure. I'm starting to lose faith in that, but it's gotta happen. But for this one, it's time to buckle into the truth that this will probably take another 6 months, and this one just came out quickly because I hoarded the videos. But anyway, at least we finally get some drops instead of just bones. Guam Leaf is cool. Get to train some more herb lore. It's great. And these guys drop bronze spears. Since we already have a billion of these from goblins and hobgoblins, I'm going to probably end up not banking these. We've banked almost every drop up to this point from every monster that we've slain, but if this champion scroll lasts nearly as long as the last one did, I'd be doomed. So I'll not be doing that. They also drop iron spears, which I will probably keep because I don't have any of these yet. But man, dang is it weird receiving new drops after so long of killing those ghouls. And trading sticks, another new drop. You know, maybe we can justify buying something cool with these if we get enough of them. There's not actually anything useful in the trading stick shop, but maybe one of the cosmetic pieces would look awesome with the Championscape later on. I don't know, we'll see how many we get. Ah, snakeweed. It's just as useful as any herb. That is to say, it's incredibly useful. When we clean these bad boys, we get a whopping 2.5 XP. Now that's what I'm talking about. And after just 9 kills, I'm going to have to heal up. So I was actually able to get away with waiting at ghouls to heal, but the slightly higher offensive stats at the Jogers, and with a max hit of 7 instead of 5, seems to be just enough to not make that strategy viable. This is going to be a prayer flicking monster. Here we go. After only 9 kills, reality just had to stampede right over my hopes and dreams. Medium clue scroll on kill number 21. Kinda cool, I guess. Can't use it, of course. A big stack of nature runes. Jokers can drop these in stacks of 2, 5, or 10, so hopefully we get a good bit of these and are able to do some more magic training. Rogue's Purse. New unique herb. 2.5 XP per clean. Nice, nice. And at kill 28, another new drop for us. The Wild Blood Seed. Cool, I guess. Useless. And on to our first bank run. Everything is really starting to sink in. This is where I'm going to be for another year, I guess. While it's like a 4 to 6 minute run, it's really not that bad considering I'm bad at prayer flicking and will need to heal periodically anyway. So it's not really lost time per se. Well, I mean, all time spent playing Runescape is lost, but that's a discussion for another time. No, seriously, I want to talk about that at some Kill 46, Snapegrass Seed. Pretty common, first few kills getting the seeds and new herbs and stuff. You know, normal stuff. Ooh, pineapple. You know, they used to call me Stone Cold Pineapple, but that's a story for never. Yeah, it's not an interesting story like all these bronze spears. And here we are again. I've probably skipped like 10,000 experience from genies at this point. That's why they call me Doofus, I guess. For some reason, when I created this account, I decided that Big Champy should only be doing the things that he set out to do. So stuff like random events didn't really count towards killing champion monsters and getting champion scrolls. That's how I've done it this whole time, so I'm gonna stick to it, but if I'd been making this account today, I'd probably allow it. I don't know what I was thinking 4 years ago. That me 4 years ago, that's kind of a dumb guy. So long, my friend. So we're at 94 kills now, and the whole run with prayer altar included is like 6 minutes. Just thought I'd say something. I'll probably have to throw in a pray refill run every second or third trip, depending on how much I feel like tryharding the prayer flicking, which I probably won't ever feel like doing that. So it's probably going to be every second trip that I have to go over here to this, but it's not that bad. 77 defense at kill count 144. First big level up at Joggers. Probably shouldn't be doing defense since it's never going to get high enough for me to not have to prayer flick, but at this point it's for my sanity. There's that weird hope of not having to use prayer that keeps me sane if I get high enough defense level, even though I know it's never going to get high enough. We do what we can. So going back to what I almost talked about earlier, I really do question myself and why I continue this grind. Is it fun anymore? Is it just for YouTube? Should I stop if there's no benefit to continuing? What's the point of continuing a grind if I don't fundamentally enjoy it and it's a lot of work? And I never come to a satisfying or reasonable conclusion. So if we lay it all out, the grind is pretty bad, and I have taken quite a few breaks in the process. The ghouls was pretty consistent. Whole 11,000 kills. I think I got done in about 6 months. It just took me a few months to get everything together to make the video, which is kind of a problem with the grind in itself, is that I'm really bad and terrible at making YouTube videos. So if the YouTube video part is the part that's the least fun, then maybe I should just quit making these and just go to an update log on Reddit or something, which is an option, but at this point it would feel like I abandoned the project if I stopped doing the videos. So it's like if I continue getting the scrolls, I might as well continue making videos. And I have 7 out of the 10 scrolls, so I might as well finish this part, but it gets a little bit gray when we think about the account after getting the Championscape. And I had a few ideas on what to do afterwards, but maybe it would be best to fizzle out after that. I'm not quite sure yet. This account could very well be another 2, 3, 4 years, so like 6, 7 years total before I get the last scrolls, if we get really unlucky on the last ones, you know? And then we go back to balancing time. Like, having played Runescape my entire life, you start to wonder about doing things that are more meaningful with your time. When I started this account, I was using a much more positive mindset, like the quote from Emerson, "The reward of a thing well done is having done it." And that still rings true in some sense. It's just there's some more questions. Wondering if my justifications are just sunk cost fallacy, you know? Just some fun little stuff that I've been thinking about. You know, when you spend all this time doing repetitive clicking simulator, you have thoughts, and at this point they can't be avoided. But you know, with no reasonable answers in sight, and having set this goal so long ago and being so close to completing it, and perhaps figuring out if it's worth setting another goal, we happily return to the grind. Oh. What? Dang. Wait. 8 out of 10? Nah. It was only 344. I think that's the fastest one yet. Imps at number 2. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Our fastest scroll yet, which is actually kind of surprising because we had 2 other pretty fast ones. Imps at 667 and Skeletons at 557. Kind of unbelievable that it's taken me 4 years of doing this already. With such good luck on 3 of these now, I should have been faster. Wait. Okay. This is actually insane. I had to do some serious detective work just now. I noticed that I had the Mithril Shield equipped, So I went back, checked the footage, and I equipped the mithril shield way back when I went into the wilderness before doing ghouls, because I didn't want to risk my adamant shield in the wilderness. Then I forgot to re-equip the adamant shield. So I seriously didn't wear my best shield for over 10,000 ghoul kills and all of the Joker kills. This is an absolute disaster. No idea how I never noticed, but I never made any trips to the bank while doing ghouls, since they don't drop anything. But anyway, I feel stupid. See you next time when we do some more of the same. We get the next guy. We have 8 scrolls now. We're so close.